My name is Alexandra Corona Gendelsberger. When I was basically 8th grade, my mom got an in-home care worker, let her move in my room. She turned out to be crack head, did crack. So that started. My mom says she didn't know what she was doing, but my mom did crack with me. So when the mess started, I didn't know what I was doing. Our house got raided in 16. I tried to run away, but had to go up to my sister's. First, she doesn't want to believe it or acknowledge it. Her kid's father's nephew did rape me. I did say no, but he flipped me over and shoved my face in the ground and raped me. Now, because I drank and took pills, I knew I would be able to do more, should have done more, and didn't get along with my sister. Mom was passed out, just up there. I didn't anything. But then her kid's father gave me alcohol and such, and that began taking advantage of me. My sister wants to blame me when I was 16, coming off drugs. Brand new place, didn't know anyone. Me and her didn't get along. My mom just passed out. But him, as a full-grown adult, he was even talking to another girl that was minor that he actually was sleeping with. She decided to, since she's always somehow had official or cop, known a cop, my mom was in a mental hospital, met a gentleman. Somehow she found out enough information and looked everything up on him. When we were living in Simi Valley, and she was in Washington, Tacoma, Washington. Her neighbor up in Tacoma, Washington was a cop. But when she moved down here, she basically got involved in the police herself. She actually was with, or supposedly with, a sheriff. His name is Romeo. He works in the sheriff's building. Okay. So that's the official and police part of what I've been going through in Simi Valley. And my husband is the other part, the Sinaloa part. Basically, it was called up on when our daughter was not home, and it was all based off a lie and then illegal entry. Now, either from the guilt or whatever, I don't know. He treated me very, very badly when I was pregnant with our son. Saying he was going to kill himself, making me watch. Just, like, literally tortured me. Also ran around with Robert Isola, cheating. Robert Isola's child's mother came and said about how he took Doug to a motel room for them both to be with her. I thought she was just lying and upset from her card being taken. But Robert Isola has always known Crystal Hexstep. No matter who he's with, ever since Tracy, he has cheated on whoever he was with Crystal Hexstep. I guess they must have showed her. Out of nowhere one day and one night sitting with him, I would sit there and not eat because I don't like sushi, but I'd sit there with him. He just threw it out there, just trying, whatever. So out of nowhere. And they really pushed it. They actually dug through the car that was thick mess to find the ID and then drove to Las Vegas. Later on, I found out that Crystal had gotten pregnant by someone that turned out to be married. Anyways, we went to Tacoma for programs. My health problems started, so I didn't get the third last certificate. Doug had to go to jail, inpatient, and then jail.
Just for gas?
From the very first weekend visit to him being full-time back at home in my care, getting the furniture and getting the apartment, I did all that by myself.
What did you say? You heard me.
He likes to say how he finished the program, but yet, even though I didn't, I could quit and do what my kids needed. When we moved back down here, he stopped doing everything. It was funny how his friend Victor Valdez decided to bring up Lana. She had just moved back too. Anyways, due to I was really stressed because of how this town is. I was coming off of my medicine, withdrawing, trying to set up my health down here. And he was already using drugs from Washington. It did start slipped. Basically, he just one time. I wasn't gonna have the money go on that. I was saving money in case we needed food or needs. He came at me hard, fighting with me, saying, "Oh, how people say comments and how they are that he has to ask his wife for money." I gave him the money I had. Me and our sons went hungry all day. And due to my childhood history, which I clearly stated I'm not for those type things, it affected me. I was upset. And then later on, I found out he got an advance from work, too. Well, he eventually basically ended up not working anymore. I got my payback from SSI, but we lost our apartment. It's going to happen no matter what. He had been going over to the Valdez 551 Royal a lot, but they never paid him.
You're still using that?